Chris, it felt like a tough afternoon given the conditions more than anything else.
Yeah, the conditions were really difficult for for both teams, and you could see in the first half we struggled with it to get through that wind, and in the second half they did as well. So yeah, it was difficult for both teams.
The manager said earlier this week that you don't really read an awful lot into the results, certainly in pre-season. What did you make of it out there today?
Well, for us, again, it's another learning curve where we're learning about the players every day. It's really important that we see them in match action. We're working the lads so hard in training, but it's vital that we see them in a game, and it's another chance for us to see them up close and personal. And we know there's a lot of work to do with this. There's a lot of good things that we see, and we're seeing again today, but there's still plenty of work to do, that's for sure.
And like you say, there's nothing really that can replicate in training a real match.
Yeah, it was a competitive match. Barnet ask questions. They're a good footballing team, but they'll ask questions of you, in a physical way, which I thought they did in the first half. And I think we will face a lot of teams like that in this division this season.
Mo took his goal really well, didn't he? It was a really tight angle and showed that it was the persistence that paid off.
Yeah, fantastic finish. It was a really tight angle. That's what Mo does. He's capable of scoring those kind of goals, and it was very good play from Alex Gilby as well in the build-up for that as well.
Callum Tripp is someone who I think has, certainly for me in the last couple of games, stood out and playing out of position, and a really young lad, and in a team surrounded by first team experienced players. How impressed have you been with him?
Yeah, I've been delighted with him. Since the day we came in, physically he's immense. He's a 16-year-old lad that's impressed us from day one. And he's, we're asking him to play out of position because we are struggling for numbers in that position. So he stepped up to the plate, and for a 16-year-old lad, he should be so proud of what he's doing at the moment.
Yeah, and the Dons have struggled for the last couple of seasons to have a real product come through the academy, and he seems like he's one who's puffing his chest out and wanting to take it on.
Yeah, definitely. You can see he's very mature, and it's all credit to the academy.
Germany next then for you guys, an opportunity to I suppose get more running in the legs of the players and just to bond everybody.
Yeah, it's good. It's an important time of pre-season, certainly to be around each other 24/7 for the 5-6 days we are there, and we work the lads intense, and again training will step up again, and again it's more time on the training pitch, more time to implement our ideas and to improve together.
Saw a trialist out there as well today. Obviously, Josh Morris got a game on Tuesday night, played as well today. But Tommy Smith, what's the situation with him?
Yeah, he's come in. He's available. We said we'd have a look at him for 2 or 3 days. We know his experience. He's played at a high level for a number of years. So we've got the opportunity to have a look at him, and he can have a look at us.
And it's, I suppose, one of those things. It's feeling each other out and seeing where it goes.
Yeah, definitely. You can see already within a couple of days that he's been here. He's a top professional. So it's always good to have those kind of people within your squad.
There was a few moments particularly in the first half, where we could hear the manager saying, if you pass it around at the back the whole time, it's never going to leave your half. And I think that's certainly been a mindset of MK Dons, certainly the style of play over the last couple of years. For you guys coming in now, how much of that obstacle are you guys having to overcome? Trying to get out those old habits and instill your own.
Yeah, obviously that's been instilled here for a number of years, but today was more about the conditions, if I'm honest, and actually earning the right to play. Yes, we want to play attractive football, but you have to earn the right to play. And today, more so with the conditions, with the wind, we wasn't really earning the right to play, and it was more so really to do with the conditions.